are not guaranteed. Beep, beep, beep. Based on your search, beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
That's everything. You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
We're pretty lucky, huh? Without...
Well, not that long, but that little machine definitely
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch. You might learn something.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work.
The cart is about...
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now.
Whoa! Stop! Stop! Stop!
That model. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with this.
Time to get vigilant!
Oh, let's see.
SAS per kip. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Oh dear!
0 points.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
I'm asking questions.
My turn! Here! Honored to meet me. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Try that again! You can't run! Huh?
Answer me.
Tough luck running into me! What are you looking at? Hey! Try that again! Scared yet? Everything is ordained by the stars.
Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Your answers? Test.
You can't run! Huh?
Answer me. Fail.
The stars will always remember us. Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
I'm asking questions. SAS per kip. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Time to twirl!
Test. Fail.
Time to twirl! My turn! Here!
Your answers? Answer me.
Time to twirl! Told you I could fight. Honored to meet me. Try that again. Huh? close. This vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
This vein. So this is what everyone is, Mr. Svarog. It's such a massive vein.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the...
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt.
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there...
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just the mining team and Wildfire. They don't understand your actions.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Zila, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result...
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and...
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal.
What about the girl in red? That robot is gonna take her away.
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills, don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions.
Time to get vigilant.
Who will it be?
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Test. 0 points.
Oh dear!
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
Tough luck running into me!
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Who invited you?
SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Time to twirl!
Test. 0 points.
My turn!
Freedom.
What are you looking at?
Who will it be?
Your answers? Answer me.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move! Scared yet?
Test.
Tough luck running into me! Here! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Phew! Not bad.
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't—
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from?
Chief, is it—
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down.
That's quite the tone to take on. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of this Stellaron you speak of. I've never heard of it. But if it's a secret... The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult.
In this overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the town. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your stellar...
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince...
Or get him to hand over his memory bank.
What should we...
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes... We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have...
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of a ring.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Oh, you must be Oleg's again.
Hey, that's not...
It's fine. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Goethe family was ambitious. Have you seen that stylish Goethe hotel?
Oh, people with big dreams have big...
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or... Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any... That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think? Would you look at him? Blurting out some...
A lot like you, actually. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be...
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was...
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the...
sure.
I'll keep watch. Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight. I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Kokolia... Forget it. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He's...
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. May as well go for a...
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you. No sleep for you either. I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, this Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how Is he your leader? I feel he possesses... You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you used... As far as I was concerned, Madame Kokolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet... What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superior. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in... Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane Guards to the front line. The transport line for supply... I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane Guards. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. Maybe you're right. Or not. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems. can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila?
I know. I'll go to Rift.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You...
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Oh, yeah? Well, look at you. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, as you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no...
You don't know him at all yet, do you? You can't rely on people as the fragmentum spreads underground. More monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now...
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for... Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I...
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite...
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides,
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all at come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old... These should be enough to get by for a bit longer.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown.
if we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.